Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and everybody's been asking me to give my opinion on the new Microsoft Surface Studio. Now, let me just say right off the bat, when I saw what they came out with, I was like, cool. That is a unique and interesting design that Microsoft has come up with. Have they out-Appled Apple in terms of innovation? Of course, in the comments, people are going to flip coins and tell you on both sides why one sucks and the other is the best, but that doesn't matter. I'm looking at it from a productivity standpoint. So here's the main specs. I'm not going to get super deep into how the computer all works, but it's a 28-inch screen that's a touch screen, and it's a gorgeous monitor. It's a gorgeous screen with a computer built into the base. So unlike the iMac here where everything is built into the screen, this one has a screen that you could flip and rotate, not flip all the way around, and they use what they call a zero gravity hinge to allow you to go like this, as if it's a drafting table, use the Microsoft Pen thing, use your finger, touch the screen, do whatever you want to do on it, because it is a full 28-inch touchscreen that is gorgeous. Now, I have a Surface Pro 4 that Microsoft gave me to play with, and I liked using it. I liked the feel of it, but the only problem was the 12.3 or 12.9, whatever size screen it is, it was small. It was hard for me to work on. Now, if I had an external display to plug it into, that could be pretty cool to use. This, in essence, is that, except it's not portable. So let me take a look at my notes. It's meant for creatives. So they want the creative people to use it. Starts at $3,000 and maxes out at $4,199. So it is expensive, but it's nice to see Microsoft go the opposite way. Instead of cheap, they go expensive. One of my things is I'm not a big fan of Windows anymore, because I've been using the Apples for a long time now. They just seem to be working, and they work well. And yes, I would like to see Apple push the envelope a little more. And with that said, there has to be a reason why Apple hasn't gone to a touchscreen iMac or a touchscreen computer, probably because it's not that functional. As a photographer, when I have Lightroom open or I have Photoshop open on that Surface Pro 4, I don't find myself trying to make corrections with my finger. I don't find that I sit there and use the slider with my finger. It's not that natural. For me, it's much easier to grab the mouse and move it. Now, certain other ways and places is where the pen comes into handy. If you are somebody who uses a Cintiq, or you're looking to do a lot of inputs with drawings, then it could be perfect for somebody like you. So what else do we have here as a photographer? The one thing that I will say about the Windows versus the Apple universe, what is cool today is that a lot of the software that you use is exactly the same on both. When you have Creative Cloud from Adobe, all you're doing is downloading that software and using it with whichever ecosystem you're in. So really, it's just a matter of what system are you going to use, learning the subtle nuances to it, and going from there. This thing is cool. You gotta give Microsoft that. They've been really kicking ass. The new CEO has been doing an amazing job. They've really started to innovate. Think about this, though. Why do I think Apple hasn't really done the touchscreen part? Kind of like why Microsoft has HoloLens, and they're starting to get into the AR and the VR and all of that, so you can see your world and move things around, and maybe the screen isn't going to be needed at some point. In terms of the other specs, you don't have any Thunderbolt connectivity or USB-C. You still have USB 3, so it's a lot of the older legacy stuff. You do have an SD card slot on it. Now, right off the rip, I think it's a really cool design. I love the screen that they put. I think that the Surface Pro 4 screen is better than my Mac, what is this thing called? The iPad Pro screen. I just liked how crisp and clean my images look. Now, my images on this 28-inch screen are going to look incredible. For me, like I said, not a big fan of using the touch screen. And in terms of the peripherals, they had to start somewhere. It's a good start, and I think they're going to evolve this and make it better and better, but it really piqued my interest. It really seems like a device that I would put on my desk and use, or put in the new Fro factory and use there. Now, in terms of the touchscreen, I don't really see video editors moving stuff around with their fingers and working on it like that, just as I don't see myself working in Lightroom touching everything like that. But I will say, having the Surface Pro 4, I found myself touching the internet more if there's no pun there, but if I touching the internet or moving things around or touching what I wanted just to do an input so I didn't have to move my mouse became intuitive. But we'll see. Would you drop $3,000 or $4,199 on this computer as it is right now? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? I'd love to hear what you have to say. And as always, give this a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when my videos go live. But those are my thoughts. I think Microsoft is doing a kick-ass job coming up with innovative and unique products in a time where they, in the past, didn't do that. So this thing's pretty cool. Can't wait to get my hands on it and try it out and then tell you how I am using it. So hopefully Microsoft, hopefully you'll send me one of these just like you did with the Surface Pro 4. Thank you guys for watching. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.